Send to me. I'll jump up the audio a bunch because that quality's fine. But Bob Arum out there in the media talking shit, saying Spence Porter pay-per-view did under 200,000 buys, and specifically he said 170,000 pay-per-view buys. And then asked what did Crawford Khan did. He said 125,000 buys. So, look, I know like Woodsy was out here because this is Michael Woods of was it NewYorkFights.com, right? And I know he was out and getting a lot of flack by people because of this. And honestly, rightfully so in a way, because like I get you run this headline. You have to. Like it's Bob Arum. He's a name. It's a headline, right, Rob? Like, if we interviewed Bob Arum, I get running this headline, but don't then double down and go, yeah, like Bob Arum has sources in the industry because he's been around for 60 years. Of course, he knows what the number is. Like, don't then double down and like defend a clear propaganda move by a rival promotional outfit. You know what I mean? Like. That's not good journalism, to be quite honest. Like, sorry, Woodsy, I like your work, I respect you, but that's not good journalism. Is when you hear, hey, all these reports from Coppinger, I think even who else put out reports for pay-per-view buys? Was it just
Keith Idec.
Keith Idec. They put out numbers that are above what Bob is saying. They have their sources, and you go to a rival promoter with obvious conflict of interest, and you ask him what he thought the numbers did. And you then double down on, well, he has sources in the industry. Don't say that. We know he's in the industry and has sources in it. He is a part of the industry, literally. He's been an integral skeleton part of boxing for 60 plus fucking years. Of course he does. But that doesn't mean that he is honest in what he's saying here or that he is being forthright with knowledge with you, Woodsy. The good journalistic thing to do would then be to find sources within Top Rank or your own sources for the Spence Porter numbers and to corroborate that information. That's what you do. You know, and that's, like, I'll be honest, like, breaking news to this degree and trying, like, it's hard work. And if you do it lazy, it's apparently lazy. Right? And that's kind of what this was. Like, you got a hot quote from Bob Arum because you kind of knew you could. And trust me, I used to work for somebody that would call Bob Arum up all the time just to get hot quotes from him when there was a topic inside the boxing world. Because they knew it was Bob Arum. He's an angry person. He will give you a quote. And to then not do the next follow-up step of a journalist and to corroborate that information, it looks bad on you, Woodsy, and you're a long-time journalist. You should know better than that.
It's not a laughing matter. It's not a joke.
And again,
that's really serious.
Sorry, Bob. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Bobby. But if he just came out and said, look, like, this is clearly just Arum saying this. I'm not endorsing him or this number. This is just what he said, and I'm reporting it. But I don't think it's true. Or I need more information. Or if he says something along those lines, then you're vindicated, Woodsy. Like, there's no issue then. Because you're just relaying information. The doubling down on that information is the issue there. But, Rob, do you think Spence Porter did 170,000 pay-per-view buys?
No.
That's so low.
No, I don't think he'd done that. I think it'll get up to what it's been kind of reported as of lately with the 275. It'll be somewhere close to that, I guess. I think, but yeah, believe in a word that comes out of Bob Arum's mouth at the moment. He seems to be on a bad batch at the minute. I think
a minute.
Wow, an especially bad batch at the moment. But yeah, no, he's the king of they're losing money hand over fist. I know the numbers. Al Heyman's losing a bunch of money. Eddie Hearn don't know shit. He's just sold 1,000 tickets for Triple G and blah 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 blah. And
same old Bob.
Sorry, Bob, but How did Fury Wilding get on? Yeah.
Ooh.